This, my friends, is the Moto Buds 600, the latest set of earphones from Motorola featuring noise cancellation, Google Fast Pair, and Snapdragon sound, so you can listen to those high-res files or streaming services if you want to. That is, assuming you have the hardware that supports Snapdragon sound in the first place, or you got it free when you bought a supported Motorola H30 recently. Still, TLDR, it sounds and performs great, but ultimately comes up feeling kind of too generic. So let's find out why after these messages. Don't forget to subscribe and like. That way. The Moto Buds 600 retails for $150 and it has Bluetooth 5.2 with AAC, SBC, as well as aptX lossless support up to 96 kHz for the latter codec. It has active noise cancellation, which works pretty darn well, as well as pass-through mode, wear detection as well. There are sensors on each side that does that little trick right there. It has 10mm drivers doing all the grunt work, and it also has IPX5 water dust resistance. And something you can't really tell from the look of the case here, it has USB-C charging like normal, but it also has wireless charging at the bottom. Pretty unassuming. And the case is translucent. I'm not sure why it does that, just for the kicks of it, but some manufacturers have it so you can see the charging status of the earbuds. But I'm not sure if you can see it. The LED is so dim. You can't really pick it up. It's kind of pointless. It's there, but it's not bright enough in my opinion. But the case itself is really well built. It doesn't lock really well though. And let's check this. The magnet, that was an instant fail. The magnets don't hold the earbuds in place. I do that test so that, just to simulate if you drop this on the floor, whether the earbuds go flying all over the place or if they stay in place. But in this case, it's a thumbs down. But the case itself on the inside, it's really easy to clean. It's all matte plastics, as you can see right here. Come on, focus. It will collect scratches, but no fingerprints, so that's a plus. Same thing with the earbuds themselves. And by the way, I hope this focus. The earbuds are touch controls on the outside here. Single, double, triple tap. There are microphones all around. I think 3 per side that handle noise cancellation as well as phone calls. And since we're here too, let me remove the ear tips so you can see what's protected back there. Metal mesh grill. And let's see how easy it is to... Oh, this pops on right away. That's nice and awesome. And yeah, have I mentioned the colors on this thing? This one is called Wine Tasting and the other color is called Jet Black. Why is one a verb, one is the other one's a noun? Maybe Jet Black should have been called, I don't know, Burning Coal or something. And Wine Tasting, maybe they should call it Merlot or I don't know. But it's an interesting color to go with your phone. If you bought a Moto Edge 30, if I remember correctly, you get this free package, but you can buy this separately now. And again, as I mentioned before, $150. I don't know about you, but I am sad that the snow and the ice are all going away. See, in the river, it's all melted. Thumbs down. I know it's springtime. Some of you like that. But winter and snow is where my heart is. Anyways, I have Buffalo Springfield playing for what it's worth on my Pixel 7 Pro. Sitting there at the end of my deck, and we're going to take these 600s from the back of my house towards the side. And again, it's not scientific, but it's kind of real world, right? We're going around the walls and around corners and such. So where I'm standing is around 25 feet away from the phone. Pardon the exposure issues. A really sunny, clear day, no clouds whatsoever. Thank you for joining me, guys. Signal still going strong. Oh, okay, right here around 41 feet. Not bad. It's a little bit further than other earbuds, but it's around 5 to 6 feet range, so it's not too bad. Still no disconnect tone. You can see the fit of these in my ears as well. Stem style design. If you like that kind of thing, they're really light in the ears. There's no music at this point, but I haven't gotten any kind of disconnect tone. And we'll see if we get back in range whether it reconnect and automatically play. I like that feature, but most earbuds don't do that. Yeah, so, I just got a tone, but nothing is playing. Let me tap that. All right, we're done. We're good. It's playing again. Back to the talk about fit. These are light in my head, in my ears, and if I go running, I'll try to run on these ice. And there's still ice on this corner of the house. Ooh, that's slippery. I could die. But it's stable. The surface is really hard, so oh boy, that's dicey. Yeah, it's staying put. I think you'll be fine doing light exercises, brisk walk, light running, some gym work. But any kind of hard pounding, you probably just should go with exercise earbuds, you know, ear hooks and such like that. Yeah, again, the fit, they're comfortable. The seal is pretty good as well. So anyways, let's test the mics on these down by the road. Here comes a couple of trucks coming both directions. Yeah, right off the bat, I'm going to say this. I am disappointed in you, Motorola. You're a communications company. Your phones have some of the best mics. You guys pretty much invented the modern smartphone, and you can hear for yourselves the voice quality on these. It sounds like, or it looks like, Motorola just used tech from another company and just it in your device. It's kind of embarrassing that you slap your name on this. Check this out. Here comes more traffic. The algorithm, the noise cancellation algorithm, just kind of, just isn't very good, and my voice quality is so grating. Yeah, and earlier when I was testing this, when it was windier, man, this thing just lets in wind like nobody's business. So, yeah, thumbs down. I'm not a fan of this. If you find some qualities in this that you can live with, yeah, sure, go ahead and get it. But I'm just reporting it right here that I'm not happy with these 600s in terms of phone call quality. There is a lot to like about the sound quality here, guys, even if most devices, mine included, don't support, therefore can't push aptX lossless information to the Moto Buds 600 for the best effect. For example, there's surprisingly good vocal presentation from about 15% volume. Below that is kind of soft and you can't hear much, all the way up to 85%. And I'm quite sure that the 10mm drivers will stay composed if you crank up the juice beyond that, but I blame it on the chassis that can't keep up. It just buzzes at that volume. So I just stay there. The best parts to me are the lower mids and highs where singers and percussions live. Like, there's a part of Bill Withers' Ain't No Sunshine around the 11 or 12 second mark when the guitar plucks come in so clear and strong. Or the shading of Eva Cassidy's vocals in her cover of Fields of Gold. The clarity and positioning are pretty spot on. Personally, bass was a mixed bag. At first glance, or listen anyway, it's strong and authoritative. But don't be fooled, guys. If you pay a little bit more attention to it for a few more seconds after you put these on, you'll realize that there's a significant drop-off on the low end that makes low frequencies come off as woolly. It just feels incomplete to me. Thanks to a mostly all-plastic build, the 600 is light in the pocket and comfortable in the ear. And that's not bad considering that this has a decent sized battery in the case as well as a wireless coil. I'm on the middle ground here when it comes to the controls. The 600's capacitive controls are fantastically fast when you ask it to do single tap commands, like pause play for example, but horrendous with double and triple taps. I fail like 8 out of 10 times and that's really bad. And maybe they can fix this with a firmware update. Oh wait, they can't because there is no app for this, so you're gonna have to live with it. Unfortunately, the plastics and especially the build, listen to that. It feels cheap for the price. And sure, it's likely gonna be robust and then survive a lot of falls and drops and nicks and such, but if a One More Evo or Soundcore Liberty 4 or Sennheiser CX Plus can pull off the light yet expensive looking where it counts kind of feel, Moto should be able to do that as well. This is my second review of a Snapdragon Sound aka aptX lossless device, and the fact is, right now, there's still limited support from source devices that can handle Snapdragon Sound. Unless you own select Motorola, Sony, Asus, ZTE, Vivo, Redmi, Nubia, or Xiaomi phones, you're kinda SOL. And if you're in North America, you're even worse off, guys, since we don't get most of those brands. Motorola, I'm talking to you here. A device at this price point, and especially coming from a company as influential and big as you are, should have included a companion app with this thing in the first place. It gives users the option to customize more of their controls and listening experience, and also, you know, fix things like the poor touch controls. And for those of you who are naysayers on apps, that's why I like apps. You can fix problems. Straight up, go ahead and get a Liberty 4, LinkBuds S, or Evo instead of this thing. That's what I'm gonna say up front. Well, technically, up front would have been at the beginning of this video, wouldn't it? Right now, this would be called, I don't know, down back. I don't know if that's a real expression, but anyway, as I was saying, Motorola needed to think big to compete in this TWS noise cancelling earphone space, let alone at $150. But in this case, it falls short on standout features, build, and no app support. Mind you, it has good bones. We're just looking for a bit more meat is all. So with all that said, I'm bestowing the Moto Buds 600 a GearUP score of 7.9 out of 10, and it's a good start, and I can't wait to see what the next generation pulls off. Well, thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate you for being here right now. It means a lot to me. And if you like to catch more videos like this, subscribe to get notified. I used to have a proper cadence, so you didn't really have to turn on notifications. But since we had the new baby, his sleep patterns are kind of wonky. I've had to support my wife and back and forth and such. So, you know, it's maybe once, at most twice. I don't know what day it comes out, but I try my best, and I just want to keep you guys in the loop here. And thank you for staying supportive and being patient. So subscribe, like, comment nicely down below. Remember the thumbs up as well. This video, it really helps with, you know, future videos and getting more content to you to watch. And also remember to do something loving and kind for somebody in this world, guys, because guess what? The world needs it more than ever, and it starts with you. I love you all very much. Peace out, and God bless.